Hey there, hi there, ho there, Intermountain Division. My name is Phil Bolender. Some of you we've met because you were at a recent SLDM, Sales Leadership Development meeting here in the office or on Zoom on our video conferencing from Wyoming or Idaho or any part of Utah or our division that you've been a part of. We are the Intermountain Division, right? And lovingly, we call it IMD, Intermountain Division. And it's a pleasure to speak to you here and come at you from the Salt Lake City Intermountain Division headquarters. Again, my name is Phil Bolender. I'm the division manager, and I'm excited to get to know many more of you as we go throughout the summer together. I've been with the company for 25 years come this June. I started when I was 4 years old. I'm kidding. I started when I graduated from high school, and I was fortunate enough to work for the company for 5 months and then came back after a 2-year break for a church mission. And then I've been with the company ever since then. I was promoted into be a branch or a summer manager in the summer of 1999. And so this year is my 21st year running an office. And I was promoted at the end of that summer to be a district manager. I was in Provo, Utah. And then we moved our organization up to Murray for about 5 years, and now in Sandy, Utah, here at 90th South and I-15, basically since I believe it was 2010 that we moved into our organization into Salt Lake, into the Sandy office. And I want to talk to you about one of the most pivotal events. I think I had too much Dr. Pepper after the SLDM today, but one of the most pivotal events of my career. And by the way, I had about this much Dr. Pepper. Pivotal events of my career, which was SC1, Summer Conference 1, 1994. My branch manager, Dan Walks, came to my house and picked me up. I forget what had happened that made me miss the kickoff meeting to leave on the road trip, but he picked me up and he brought me across the plains, if you will, from Chicago, Illinois to Iowa City, I think it was, somewhere in Iowa. And I didn't know what to expect, but I walked into this event at this hotel, and there were literally hundreds and hundreds of representatives who had the same sample kit, same blue book, and same training manual that I had. And it blew me away, the sales totals, the amounts that people had sold compared to what I had done. I was not the top guy in any way at this event. I actually was wondering how long I was going to be with the company. And I'm so glad to this day, 25 years later, had I not even come back to the company after a 2-year break, I'm so glad that those 5 months happened to me in the summer of 1994. And, you know, my summer was pivotal after that event. And then I had 3 more months until I left to go to the MTC, not the MTC, but the MTC, Missionary Training Center, in 1984 in December. And so I had 5 months to work. I actually was able to make about $10,000 in that time. And that was coming off of a kind of lazy start to the job. But my manager brought me to SC1 because he really believed in me. And I'm so glad that he did, because that summer and that 5 months was absolutely transformational for me as a person, as a leader, and as a public speaker, a demo doer, a Cutco seller, and a person who was able to work with all different types of people throughout my career on a mission. And of course, now in management for now 20 plus years. I was promoted to be a district manager in 99, and then a division manager 5 years ago, a little over 5 years ago. And our division has grown and grown over the last 5 years. And you're all get to be the beneficiaries of that, because some of our branch and district managers started, a lot of them, most of them started in some manner, shape, or form in the Salt Lake City office. And you're looking at it, the Sandy or Salt Lake City, Vector SLC as we like to call it. I want to talk about SC1 for just a minute. I want to talk about why you should get ready to go to the conference. The conference is June 18th. It's going to be at the Riot. We're here for our RSL, and this event is going to be absolutely amazing. And I think you can see on my screen right now the pictures of the Rio Tinto Stadium. I wish it was going to be during an event where there's going to be 10 or 12,000 fans in the stands, but that's what it'll look like probably during the day on Tuesday, June 18th in Sandy, Utah. And this event is going to be, again, transformational. As it was for me, it's going to be transformational for you. And I'm so glad that I get to speak to you tonight and just really quickly tell you why you should get ready to go to this amazing event. First of all, we have guests. We have guests coming from the Central Region office. Kyle Smith, the Region Sales Promotion Manager, arguably one of the best speakers in the company, is going to be at the RSL Stadium. He's going to be at our SC1 event. It's not very frequent that he gets to come out to our division and be a part of our event, but he does for this one, and his assistant manager, Jen Young, who I've known for 15 years as well, Kyle Smith for almost 20 years. We're super simpatico friends, and you're going to get a chance to get to know him. There's also going to be you at this event. How about getting your 3K and 6K and 10K Dirty 30 promotions? Get your Dirty 30 promotion. Set your sights on it now. There's about 4 weeks. It's Tuesday right now. 4 weeks from now is SC1. Get your Dirty 30 promotion. Get your 6K promotions. When you get 6K, you've made $1,000. When you hit Dirty 30, you make $2,000. We want you getting promotions. We want you getting recognized by being promoted to key staff. Some of you that have been to the recent SLDM meetings, you know about key staff. You want to get promoted to key staff. Also, your assistant manager promotions. Many of you that have already been in key staff might even get promoted to assistant manager at that event. How about getting recognized for grand days? And the future of the Intermountain Division is going to be at SC1. We want to get you there. The cost is only $75, and you get a mini cheese knife. And now I get to share another screen and show you again why this event is going to be absolutely amazing. If I can figure this out as quick as I possibly can. You want to get invited to the Intermountain Division. Let's see. You don't need Gillette razors. Okay, so let me go back to the promotion on our divisional Facebook page, and it's just taking a second here. Again, 9256 South State Street, Sandy, Utah is going to be the event. The cost is $75. That covers the event, covers all the learning materials, it covers all the cost of running the event. It also gives you a mini cheese knife, a Cutco mini cheese knife in classic color. And by the way, you can sell that puppy for cash and you go to the conference for free, or we want to give it to you in your sample kit that you will sell hundreds of more cheese knives, whether it's the mini cheese knife, Santoku cheese knife, traditional cheese knife, or the rubber handle cheese knife. This event is June 18th. Registration is now. You can register now. However, there's some other registration that happens at the actual event, but you should register and with a debit card or credit card on vectorconnect.com with your district or branch manager. Get that done as soon as possible. We have a manager meeting before the event. Then we have team powwows, and the conference will begin at 11 a.m. Daniel from Aardvark Entertainment is our DJ. It's going to be an amazing event. I love Daniel. You get a chance to meet him. We have lunch. Oh my gosh, lunch at Rio Tinto Stadium. Are you fired up? I'm so excited. I'm like a gardener. I wet my plants. And the conference will end at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, June 18th. Again, 9256 South State Street at The Riot. We're here for RSL. By the way, some of these corksicles, water bottles, the Intermountain Division water bottles will be up for grabs for our top performers. There will also be region recognition for the push period. Another reason why you want to be a part of the conference is because the Intermountain Division push period that starts on June 4th after our division meeting, which happens on June 3rd. I'm going to mention that in just a minute. I'm going to give you some keys to getting ready to have a tremendous 2-week push period. And that push period will just be the first stepping stone of your Vector career for the summer of 2019. The top Cutco sales professional will get recognition at the SC1 event. The top 7 sales reps will get recognition. Top 2 assistant managers, top team builder, that's you and your friends combining for a team of sales of CPO goodness, CPOs as some people call it. Top 3 branch managers, there's 7 branches, 3 of them are going to get trophies. Top 2 district managers, top 5 veteran offices, and top district team. Those are the recognition, those are the people that will be recognized at the conference. I want to mention as a preemptive, as a preparatory event to the SC1, most transformational event of the summer up until that point, I'm so excited about our division meeting. The division meeting, I'm more excited about SC1, but I got to tell you, the division meeting is going to be right down the street from our office. Those of you that have been to the recent SLDMs, you know where our office is. 5 blocks down the road is the Salt Lake City Community College Miller campus, the Salt Lake City Community College Miller campus, where we will have our division meeting in preparation for the SC1 push period. That event will have amazing speakers. By the way, we have the number 2 branch manager in the entire central region. Number 1 district manager in the entire division right now is the Jesse Jorgensen St. George district. Again, with the Cedar City team is the number 1 district currently. But we have our top district managers, Emily DeShong, Charlie Kulig, Calvin Burgess, myself, Holly Eminger. Those are just some of the speakers that you can expect to hear from at the division meeting, as well as SC1. We have Cutco sales professionals such as Faith Perkins and other people that will be speaking possibly at SC1, as well as the division meeting. We have our number 1 assistant manager, Nick he just messed me up earlier today when I couldn't say his name. Anyways, Nick from St. George is going to be, he just recently sold $15,000 in 3 weeks, but really it was only 13 days of work because of travel and some other Intermountain Division events and Central Region events. He had 13 days to work and he sold 15 grand and he made five G's in 13 days of work, 21 days of total time. And you might be able to hear from him at either one or both of those events. My advice to you to get ready for the SC1 push is make sure you're at the division meeting on June 3rd. Also, if you have not been to an SLDM, Sales Leadership Development meeting, you want to get invited to this one on May 28th. It's a week from today. Today's Tuesday, the 21st. Get invited to the May 28th Division SLDM. And that one, you might be on Zoom in Boise. You might be on Zoom in Sheridan, Wyoming. You might be on Zoom from St. George or any part of our division, possibly in Montana or Washington. Get invited to the May 28th Division SLDM, where we will teach you more about key staff, why you can move up and how you can move up and how to sell more Cutco. Also, in preparation for that, and in preparation for the division meeting and the SC1 push period, I got like 3 things I want to mention, and then I'll cut my video off here. Number 1 is never miss a vector function that you have in your office. Your division, your district manager has amazing, your branch manager has tremendous talent. They are the number 1 authority of being good at this job and selling Cutco in your town. Get to every team meeting, get to every advanced training. My advice is try to attend any event that you have a Jedi master, so to speak, of, or a dragon queen or a wizard of selling Cutco. And get to those team meetings and advanced training functions. Secondly, be at Champs Club every morning. I did frequent phone time as a representative. I did 8 to 9 pretty much Monday through Friday. I sold $500,000 worth of Cutco, won 5 scholarships worth of, in my career as a representative. It was a tremendously rewarding experience, but I understood, my manager taught me, and I'm glad he did, that every morning do phone time. If you set up 1 to 5 demos every single morning, you're going to have so many demos, you'll be fired up every day of the week. Even if it's only 1 or 2 demos, you'll be really good and sharp at the job. You'll be actually really proficient at selling Cutco when you're doing more than a demo every 72 hours, right? You got to do a demo or 2 or 3 every 24 hours. If you're doing that, it means you got to do frequent phone time. And that's why Champions Club is so important. From 7:30 to 8 in the morning, be a part of Champs Club where you learn and then stay. Of course, 8 to 9 is where you make phone calls. So really Champs Club is 7:30 to 9 in the morning. I didn't have Champs Club when I was a rep, so we just did phone time every morning. But in our business that we have today, we have Champs Club, which is a tremendous opportunity. 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, you can actually become really, really good at Cutco way before I was ever really good at Cutco because you have your manager running Champs Club. So be at Champs Club every morning. Also frequent phone time. I already said that, but do phone time every day. And that turns into the DDD. We have the double D edge, right? I'm going to talk about the triple D edge. The triple D edge in our business is to do demos daily. I already kind of covered that, but doing demos daily means you get better at the job faster. So my advice, do demos daily by doing phone time frequently and getting to Champs Club. That's the double C. Champs Club, and then just never miss a meeting in your office. And then moving that towards the division is the SLDM on the May 28th. And then of course the division meeting on the 3rd. And that's all in preparation for the SC1 push period. So you can get recognized, maybe win one of these puppies as well as region prizes and recognition. Get your mini cheese knife by being at SC1. Again, June 18th at the Rio Tinto Stadium. It's going to be a riot.